It's a very sad one. Like, not really sad because I saw this coming and I'd already braced my mind. I'd braced my thoughts. I've braced everything already for like what was going to happen. And yeah, you must be wondering like what is happening, what's going on. And it was against Spain in the final. Argentina lost against Spain in the final. And it was 1-0, and it was some people say it was due to some compressions from Enzo Fernandez. Some people say um uh it was a lot of things, but basically I see everybody pointing fingers at Enzo Fernandez, saying Enzo Fernandez is the one, they hate Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez, I have a different view. Like, I have a different view about what happened in the final. And yes, I did predict it, and I did say yes, Spain has the ability to go on to keep improving throughout the whole game. But the truth of the matter is, Argentina did not come to play that game yesterday. Like, literally, they did not come to play that game. Like, explain to me how the stats goes like this, right? Well, it is even more than this right now because of the extra time it went to. Spain had 65% possession, Argentina had 35%. Expected goals 2.29. I didn't really do this, but I just have to do this because it shows what really went on in the game. Like, literally, this is one of the first time stats is this is really one of the first time stats is showing what is good, what's really like how the game really went on. Shots on targets 12, Argentina 0. Total shots 20, Argentina 2. Like, touches in the oppositional box 32 for Spain, 8 for Argentina. Big chances for Argentina did not ever have any big chance, 0. Big chances missed. Spain missed 3. Argentina did not miss anything. That's because they did not score any goal and did not create any big chance. Accurate passes, Argentina's Spain 763 89%, Argentina 357. I will show the stats like somewhere on the screen, right? Don't worry. Argentina had more yellow cards, 4, and by the way, we'll still get into that. But I'm just starting slowly because it's just very sad. Corners 9, Argentina 4, total shots. Like, if you just keep on going, the stats are just all in the favor of Spain. And yes, people can rightfully say that if Enzo Fernandez not come on the pitch, the game would have been still closed on and probably would have gone into penalty shootouts and would have more decisive penalty shootout, which I actually wanted from my previous video that I said. But if you go on to actually look at the game, right? First of all, the whole game was locked. Spain don't have the clinical finisher. Like, the goal Ferran Torres scored in the extra time was locked. I'm telling you, it was literally locked. Because Ferran Torres, normally from Barcelona, is missing that. Ferran Torres from Barcelona is missing that. So, if you are looking at everything, right, from the first 20 minutes, Messi literally did not have a touch on the ball. Like, the ball was supposed to touch Unai Simon came out to come and boot it away. So if you look at the game from every perspective, it's like we literally caged the whole game like that, even though that is understandable Spain's play style, but they got Argentina to their brain. To the extent that now they did not get them to the brain where they begin to the red card was coming as Argentina losing their head. No. They decided to close the whole game because that is their playing style. They use the Barcelona's stupid eye line, which in normal sense, Argentina actually did beat it twice. No, Argentina got very unlucky. Very, very unlucky. Because first 2 subs, They are not tactical subs. Scaloni got unlucky because we will get to Scaloni also. Scaloni got very unlucky. Romero got injured, had to come off. Lisandro Martinez got injured, had to come off. 2 subs had to come off because of injury. Remaining 3 subs, Montiel was already exhausted. Nico Gonzalez from Atletico Madrid. That guy is a, I don't know to begin to start calling piece of shit, but that guy, yes, he has done good for us in the past, for Argentina in the past, for Messi in the past, but he had to come off also because he was exhausted. Lamine Yamal was getting the best out of him, and sometimes Tagliafico. I mean, if you did that shit down right, Spain held that midfield very, very well. If you did it, Spain held that midfield down very, very well. But the main reason why they held that midfield down was because of one guy, one funny guy, Matalisa, explain to me what you are doing in your lifetime. And just give me the explanation of why you are like this. Why are you like this? Because Matalisa does not have this. This is where I even begin. I have to start blaming Scaloni because everybody's avoiding that part, and then they just want to go to Enzo Fernandez. Yes, you guys understand. I've been backing Enzo Fernandez in wherever so many situations from time to time. He has his own part to blame. Why is he challenging Kubasi in that situation? But Kubasi even exaggerated that situation because that is not a send-off. That's supposed to be a win. The way he jumped, because he was like nobody was attacking. They were both reaching out for the ball. But don't just jump the gun, right? Explain to me why McAllister cannot keep the ball. McAllister is supposed to be a number 10 midfielder or 20 or whatever this is giving him shirt, cannot hold the ball and string 1 and 2 passes together. Let's just quickly look at this passes stat because we had one successful dribble in the whole 120 minute game. One successful dribble, one accurate long ball, 43 touches, right? It was dispossessed 2 times. The dribble past McAllister 4 times. If you guys think this number is just 2, 1, 2, 4, right? 1, 2, 4. Normally, a player has to touch the ball in a whole 90 minutes game. So, if you are like the number 10, maybe it can be approximately all together 2 minutes. You can check it on Google. Now, he won only 5 out of 13 ground duels. He made 13 challenges and only won 5. 38%. He committed 3 fouls. Now, I'm not going to be coming to those fouls because some of these fouls were actually needed. Some were just literally not a foul. But the rest in this game decided to give fouls only against Argentina. Never give any room for Argentina. No, do you think it's an agenda? It's not an agenda. If you look at it literally, that is how it is. Because Spain had no card at all. 0 yellow card. 0 bookings with everything that they did, which what Roger and Fabian Ruiz was doing. Fabian Ruiz had a shit game, by the way. Now, McAllister decided to do nonsense on that pitch. But because Chelsea is the one in the news every day, and Enzo Fernandez is the one that will catch the blame, everybody's giving the blame to Enzo Fernandez. No problem, right? No problem. I so much appreciate Emiliano Martinez, and I don't understand why. Anytime the goalkeeper is putting off a masterclass of a game, all the midfielders or players, or most of the players, will begin to be having shit games. Emiliano Martinez saved them until they scored that goal. Well, let's continue, right? Let's continue. Now, onto the bookings and all of those fouls, right? Enzo Fernandez first foul is not a foul. You literally gave him a booking for like getting surprised. Like he went down, they literally fouled him, he fell down, and then he was looking at you like, yes, they fouled me. And he was like, what? You're not giving me anything. You don't call him. He let a foul. And he gave yellow card to Enzo Fernandez. He gave yellow card to Enzo Fernandez for that. You guys say Argentina rigged. But I'm sorry. That game was rigged in favor of Spain. I'm the one saying that. I don't care. Like, it's one of the first games I will ever say is rigged because they give him a chance and what happened that game, and he gave him a yellow card for that. And then all the chances that all the fans in Messi on Simeone's son. So people said his name for ow! Okay. You have to bring him. Move on, right? Now, Enzo Fernandez went to get his legs stopping. Yes, I can blame Enzo Fernandez in substitution. I say, Enzo, yeah, look, you're supposed to try for that ball, but you know you've lost it. Why are you getting your legs stopping? Like, you should just leave the way or try to avoid him. So you know, yes, you actually did that, try to avoid him. But if you look at the kid, VAR, okay, you're supposed to be out. You guys are always complaining VAR, this VAR, that. Messi played VAR, Messi played Infantino, this or that one. But explain to me how VAR is not checking that. VAR did not check that. Like, if you look at it, Enzo Fernandez literally withdrew his leg. He withdrew his leg, and then Kubasi touched it and feel. He literally died. He literally like feel all of his body. But no problem. He did not check it because of the Kubasi literally exploded his own body and did as if the whole world is against him. The ref gave him a yellow card. Sent him off. He literally sent Enzo Fernandez off. This is where I will come to Lionel Scaloni. Lionel Scaloni, you have like denied your country from winning. You have denied Lionel Messi, the greatest player of all time, the greatest of all athletes of all time, a second World Cup. The biggest sport in the whole game. The biggest sport in the world. You've denied him of the biggest trophy in the whole world the second time. Because you didn't tell me how I was watching that game and I knew McAllister was with in that game. McAllister was with in that game. Bring down McAllister and bring him like Daniel Martinez. Yes, I can understand. You were very unlucky with all of those injury subs. But you cannot tell me that you cannot make quick tactical subs. After, make 3 subs or make your third sub should be bring on McAllister. I have no agenda against McAllister, but that guy is a fraud. He's a very, very big fraud. He was the worst player on the pitch. Nobody will talk about it. He was the worst player. And people are coming out screaming, Messi and this one, Messi, you know, he could not touch the ball. They literally restricted the ball. He even had to drop deep, far back as the number 5th defender to receive the ball before he can create something. Your own best player will never do that. Your best player will never do that. Then he brought in Marcos Senesi and Simeone. Those are actually good subs, but he brought in Marcos Senesi as the last player to bring up, like, because there's one more acceptable sub in extra time. Then he brought on Marcos Senesi. Yes, I can understand. Oh, did not score the goal at that point, right? He did not score the goal at that point. You want to defend everything. But explain to me how you left McAllister on that pitch. You brought up the play, very good of you. I literally appreciate that move, picking up the ball. But even if you took off the ball at that point, the next player you are bringing in is you take off Nico Gonzalez. The next player you are bringing in is Lautaro Martinez. How are you removing? How are you not even thinking about bringing like the only player or the one of the players that can like run that attack, run that island for you? Yes, it's not that fast. But okay, leave Messi in the mind. But like tell him to make Kubasi and Laporte, make them very how do you call him? Make them busy. But no, you just wanted to defend. Yes, I understand. There was no goal, so you probably wanted to defend the whole. But it's not possible. We literally saw it. We have, like, we were watching from the TV. We saw that it is not sustainable. The way Spain kept on attacking you guys was not sustainable. Spain attacked them to the death of it, bro. I'm telling you. Congratulations to Spain. I'm not actually very sad that Spain won it. I'm just very pissed about what happened in the game. And like how Argentina usually 3-0. At the end of it, right? At the end of it, congratulations to Spain for winning it, for winning the World Cup. That was my prediction from the very start that Spain was going to win it. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to De La Fuente. I just said it's one of the most underrated players. I don't know why people are not rating this guy so much, but he has done so much for Spain. He has done so well for Spain, winning the Euros, winning the World Cup. That is a fantabulous record. And that's it for me, guys, in this one. My cat is dying. But yeah, that's it for me in this one. Catch you guys in the next one. So many transfer news coming, so many transfer videos coming, so many important news more coming. We're going to be diving into all of this shit here. We're going to be doing everything. Here is for news vibing with, like, we're literally going to be vibing with news, like, because this is transfer window. So we're going to be here vibing, we're going to be here. I'll be happy with some and other clubs, not just Chelsea. Yeah, I'm a Chelsea fan, but not just Chelsea, other clubs, whatever we don't like, whatever we like. We're going to be here shouting, not really shouting, but like still, yeah. We'll catch you guys in the next one. I love you guys so much. The World Cup is over, but more is to come.